Hi, John here with Just John Gaming with another Marvel Snap Basics video. Near the end of my How to Play video, I mentioned that cards get boosters. That may have left you wondering, John, what are boosters? Well, boosters are one of two in-game currencies you'll need to upgrade the cosmetics of your character cards. Upgrading the cosmetics of your character cards increases your collection level, and increasing your collection level, well, that's how you get new character cards. The other in-game currency you need is credits. You acquire credits several ways while playing Marvel Snap, and we'll talk about those first, and we'll discuss boosters along the way. You're awarded credits several ways while playing Marvel Snap. One of them is by completing missions. A click or tap on your Missions tab to be shown your available missions. Marvel Snap missions are worth either 50 or 100 credits, and they also award 25 or 50 Season Pass XP. We'll go over the Season Pass a little bit later. To complete a mission, it will have a task and the number of times you need to do that task. The weekly challenge up here at the top is to complete daily missions from 5 to 25, and you're awarded an amount of in-game currency. So for example, by completing 25 daily missions within the week, you get 500 credits, 100 gold, and 900 Season Pass XP. We'll talk about in-game gold when we get to the shop. You'll be awarded 2 new missions every 8 hours, and the timer here shows you when those next 2 missions will be put into your queue. Your queue can only have 6 missions in it at one time, so make sure you have space for the new missions, otherwise you won't get any new missions. You can also refill your missions up to 3 times per day by spending 120 gold, and you'll be given 1 50 credit and 1 100 credit, as well as 25 and 50 Season Pass XP missions by doing that. This is one of the best gold to credit ratios in the game, and when we get to the shop, I'll talk about that a little bit more. Along with weekly challenge and daily missions, you also have season challenges that you can complete. A season is roughly a month long, and they're broken into chapters depending on how far within that season it is. As you can see here, Chapter 1 has already been completed, but I have one available mission to complete in Chapter 2. Season missions are similar to daily missions. They have a task and a number of times that task needs to be completed, but you're awarded a number of Season Pass XP in this case. Completing a chapter by completing all of the missions within that chapter awards you a large amount of Season Pass XP. As you can see here, Chapter 3 will not unlock for another day. That's missions. Let's move on to the next part. Since we were just talking about Season Pass XP, let's take a look at the Season Pass. Click or tap Season Pass. The Season Pass is available to all players. In addition, there's a premium version that can be purchased for $10. The premium version gives you additional items along the Season Pass track, as well as the Season Pass card. This season's card is Miles Morales. If you'd like to see Miles in action, come check him out on one of my live streams. So on the right here is the Season Pass track. The items marked free are available to all players. The other items are only available to those that purchase the premium version. At the top is your current Season Pass level, and each level requires 1,000 XP. A Season Pass goes up to level 50, but once you get past level 50, you're opening up Season Caches, which are available to all players. A Season Cache has a chance at opening up a variant or alternate art card, as well as boosters, credits, and in-game gold. That's pretty much it for Season Pass. Let's move on to the shop. You can access the shop by clicking or tapping the tab here at the bottom. If you're a new player or you haven't purchased it before, you can purchase the Welcome Bundle for $3. You get 700 gold, an avatar, and a variant of Captain America. It's actually a really great value, and when we talk about gold, you'll understand why. Next up in the shop is your daily offers of variants, and variants are alternate arts to cards that you already own. You can purchase those for the amount of gold shown below them, and the ones that are worth 1,200 gold are considered super rare. Next up is the fast upgrade. You want to go ahead and skip over this part because it's not worth upgrading your cards for the amount of credits shown. Next are the credits. You can get 50 free credits every 24 hours from the shop, and you can also purchase credits directly from the shop for the amount shown here. Now, if you remember from the mission section, I said it was a better credit to gold ratio to refill your missions. As you can see here, 120 gold gets you 150 credits, but refilling a mission is the same cost And you get the same amount of credits in your missions, but you're also given those missions also award an additional 75 Seasonal Pass XP, which also rewards you with additional items. So you always want to refill your missions first before coming into the store and purchasing credits directly. The last section is the gold. Gold can be purchased directly for the amount shown. And if you remember, that welcome bundle was 700 gold and it only was $3. As you can see here, 700 gold is normally $10 in the shop. That's pretty much it for the shop. Let's move on to the next section. Let's quickly talk about boosters. The easiest way to acquire boosters is just by playing the game. A random card in your deck is assigned boosters at the end of each match. You can also get boosters from the Season Pass and by increasing your collection level. Now that you know how to acquire credits and boosters, let's go over how you use those to increase your collection level. Go to your collection by clicking or tapping the collection icon at the bottom here. Inside your collection, any cards that display this green animation means that you have enough boosters to upgrade the card, but not necessarily enough credits. Let's upgrade Lockjaw. Once you've selected a card you want to upgrade, the upgrade icon here is telling me that I have enough credits and boosters with this red dot. Lockjaw is currently a common, and I'll be upgrading him to uncommon and gaining 1 collection level for doing so. I'll talk about card rarities in a moment. It's going to cost me 25 credits and 5 boosters to upgrade him. The number of credits I have are in the upper left, and the number of boosters I have for Lockjaw are up in the upper right. Boosters are card specific, so I can't use any of his boosters to upgrade any of the other cards in my collection. Let's upgrade Lockjaw and see what happens. Each time you upgrade a card, it adds an effect to the card's art. I'm not going to spoil that for you. I'll let you look at those individually. Let's go to the next screen and look at our collection level. So as you can see there, upgrading Lockjaw gained me 1 collection level on my collection track. Upgrading your collection level, again, is how you acquire new character cards. At lower levels, you're opening collector's reserves, and those have a 50% chance at opening a new card that you don't own. There's also a pity timer of 6, so if you don't open a new card within 6 collector's caches, you're automatically awarded one on your 7th. At higher levels, you're opening collector's reserves, and those have a 25% chance at a new card with a pity timer of 9. You're also awarded credits and boosters along your collection level. So I mentioned that cards have rarities earlier. Let's talk about those now. A card starts at common and ends up at infinity. Upgrading a card from common to uncommon is the best value because it costs you 25 credits and you gain 1 collection level. To go from uncommon to rare, it costs you 100 credits and you only gain 2 collection levels, so that's an increase of 50% on your credits. To go from rare to epic is 200 credits, epic to legendary 300, legendary to ultra 400, and then finally to get to infinity it costs you 500 credits. Once you get a card to infinity, you can split it. Splitting the card turns it into an alternate variant, and then that variant starts again at common, so you can continue to upgrade that card. This is how you continue to upgrade your collection level to acquire new character cards. Okay, let's open this collector reserve and see if I get lucky and open a new card. So I was awarded boosters. Other items you can get from the reserves or caches are boosters and credits. Thank you so much for tuning in. And don't forget to like and subscribe for Marvel Snap live streams and more tutorials coming soon. And if you want to be notified when I post a new video or go live, don't forget to ring that notification bell. See ya.